What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists, and welcome to Chill with Pete, the series where we just have a bit of a catch up, a bit of a coffee break, and that's it, really. But I'm having a coffee, hence coffee break. It's literally a coffee break for me. I've only had one today, and I need to have another one. So here we are, my mini Warzone mug, and just gonna have a sip. Okay, so what's this series all about? If you're not used to it's literally that. It's kind of like I'll do the on event series where I talk about life, the universe, and everything. This is just like the main bullet points, really. So, what have I got to tell you? P&Q Halloween special. That's going to be happening. That is absolutely going to be happening, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've got quite a nice few questions for that already. Again, if you want to ask me a question or put a comment to me, something that you want me to discuss on P&Q, just pop it down below and I will address it on that particular video. Hobby wise, because I do so much, I'm in the process of reading books at the moment. I'm reading a really good one which I'm going to do take a look at, hoping to film that today actually. Do a take a look at, and perhaps we can have a look at it together. It's a role playing game, and I want to share it with you, so that would be good as well. I'm going to be doing an on the bench later. I'm cracking on with my Ghostbusters and hopefully my Zombicide. Hopefully, but either way, gonna get miniatures more toward completion, which is the aim here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, work-wise, there's not a lot change really. Nothing to report. Nothing I want to report yet. That could change. You know what I'm like when it comes to work. I'm always trying to better myself. Excuse me, you're coming up. I'm always trying to better myself and my circumstance, and we'll just see how it goes on that front. I've been thinking more than anything these last couple of weeks. So not hobbying per se, but thinking about the hobby and things I want to do and get sorted in the hobby. I don't know if you ever do this. Like, I've got a chest of drawers there that I need to expand upon, and I seriously need to sort some stuff out for. I need to sort some miniatures, put them in it, store them. I'd like to store my old Zombicide miniatures in it if I could as well at some point, because they'd fit in a tray fairly easily, I would have thought. So that's good, because I've got my other Zombicide figures in there. I've got the Invader figures all in the trays, so that would be good. I want to get another tray for my retirement shelf. Unpainted miniatures, basically. So there'll be a lot of Reaper stuff going in there, because my other ones are getting a bit cramped. Now and again, I'll get a figure. I'll just pop it away. We'll do that when I retire. Excuse me. And I think, I'll just pop that back for a rainy day. It's my retirement stash, as it were. But it's starting to get a bit cramped now. So I know, when we move, that will get sorted. But for here and now, I've got to make do with the resources I have, and think about how I want to sort things. So it all takes time and effort, though, doesn't it? It's which isn't easy when you don't have much in the way of energy. So yeah, energy is my currency right now. So with some people it's time. I suppose time is as well, because anybody that knows me knows I do hate wasting time. Time is the new money, but at the same time, energy is for me as well, because it's so precious to me, I suppose. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. So, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, what a cracking model! And I just want to say, I love this model. I just love it. I really do. Nearly finished him now. He's fairly simple. It's mostly greys, to be truthful. I don't think there's any white on him. Oh yeah, there is around his like neck scarf. I see only white on him. The rest is all greys, different varying shades of grey. And so, yeah, I'm just unsure whether to do him matte or satin varnish. I don't think I'm going to do him gloss. I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. Got my Gribblies here. They need to be gloss varnished. My Slimer, he needs to be gloss varnished, but I need to finish him off. Got to finish off. He's holding a bottle and a chicken drumstick there, so I need to sort that out, and hopefully, get that done today. What else? Cracking on with my Halloween painting challenge, the Haunted House board game. Really enjoying that as well. The fact that I own it now is just a big sense of achievement for me now. I just got this feeling because I've been after it for some. Sorry, not the microphone there. I've been after it for some time, and it's so difficult to get hold of, in a decent state. And I consider myself really lucky to own it now, and privileged as well. Just right place, right time. You know the score. 2 Imperial Knights on my desk. There will be a third one come Christmas, I believe. I think Mrs. Mini Warzone is going to get me an Imperial Knight. That would be my trio then. And then I'm going to get a couple of the smaller ones just to have as a sort of like a bit of a main unit. Then we're going to go stomping across the battlefields and take on the likes of the Tyranids and the Orcs and whatever else. Chaos. That might be an interesting one. I've got a few chaosy stuff. It'd be interesting to get a chaos army together. Actually, I've got so many, but it's knowing where to go with that. What, do I go Khorne, Tzeentch, Slaanesh? What? It's it's just knowing which one to do. But that's okay. That's fine. Get these. And I've got Catachan Jungle Fighters on my bench, which of course I want to get done. I mean, they're old sculpts now, but they're still fun sculpts. So I want to get those done as well, and maybe carry on with my Imperial Fists that I was planning on starting. I haven't, even got to that stage yet where I was just experimenting. And so I'm going to have to go back and look at some of my older videos to see. I can't even remember what I did for that. Probably if I was to make it up as I go along, I'd probably end up with the same. I know I was using stippling techniques for it. But other than that, I can't remember. What time have we got here? 9. Don't want to go on too long with this video. Normally these chill repeats are as long as it takes me to drink a cup of coffee. And that may be the case today. It may not. Depends if I run out of things to talk about. My energy levels since the whole COVID thing, I think it's coming back, but it's taking a real long time. my energy levels still aren't, I know were low before, but they're still not what they were. So I get tired very, very easily lately, and that's taken a while to get back. So that's a little bit frustrating, if I'm honest. But what can you do? What can I do? Just gotta let nature take its course, and we'll see what happens from there. All right, so I've got the Ecto 1. I've got that to sort of jazz up a bit, I suppose. That's what I'm gonna say. Got to do a few touch-ups there on that one. Might start with that actually. Yeah, when I'm doing on the bench, I might start with that. So, but how are you guys? How are you all? That's the important thing. I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a good time in the hobby. I hope your projects are going well for you. I've seen some great trash terrain projects, of late, and it's making me I want to be able to do that. I just don't have that sort of ingenuity. I wish I did. I might have a go at it though. See what I can come up with. See what I can conjure up out of the depths of my trash box. We'll see. There's one guy on YouTube. He makes like Necromunda trash terrain with old printer parts, and that's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. I like it a lot. That's really using your bits for a good purpose, I feel. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I've not been, any great shakes at building terrain. I've done it. I don't feel I'm the best though. I much prefer getting a kit, whether that's MDF or plastic or even a resin one, and just putting it together and painting it up, and it's done then. And but I do enjoy the scatter terrain, things like trees and ruin like corner buildings and things like that. I've tried my hand at pretty much everything, all of it, but yeah, it's just a matter of finding what works for me. I suppose I've not stuck at it long enough to find out what I can do well. So, but yeah, that's all for another time anyway. But it's so many things in my mind that I want to do for future reference. Yeah, even now my brain's ticking over, looking at my bench, thinking, right, what can I do with my Catachans? I'm thinking, do I wash those trousers first, or do I just carry on? Brain's ticking over all the time. And my Imperial Knights, I mean, they really do. They deserve to be finished off. They do, because they're nowhere near it at present. But but they look good enough to field. I could field. I'd field them as they are. I mean, ideally, I'd like some more some transfers on my latest one, but my Taz model, I mean, I'm pretty happy with. Although not finished, I am happy with him, and I'd be happy to field him. That's just what I would do. Love that weapon, that gigantic chain sword, brilliant. And my Millie model, it's based on her colours as well of what her coat was. She liked the browns and that, so I figured that would work well with golds and bronzes, and that seems to work quite well, I think. At least I like it anyway, so but yeah, so that's me. So I'm going to go and head on over to do an on the bench, and we'll see how I get on with that. If you'd like to do that, hear more about me, my life, what's going on, things in general, things that are on my mind, things that are coming up for the channel, for me, gaming, hobby, blah blah blah, then head on over to an on the bench. But I'm going to record another one now off of those, and I'll see you on the next video. But before I go, please like this video if you like it, and if you don't like it, then just hit the dislike button. I'm okay with that. I really am, because it still helps the YouTube algorithm sort out how the video is to be portrayed or whatever, and whether it's going to suggest it to people or not. But if you do like my channel, please think about sharing it as well, because that is a cost-free way of helping me big time. But I mean, the liking of it does help amazingly. That's a huge way of helping. If you want to go the whole way, then please check out my Patreon account, my campaign of which is on the home screen, the link to it there. That'll take you to my Patreon site, where you'll see how the different tiers or levels are worked out, what you get, for each pledge, and you will gain access to exclusive videos and posts and different other things about me and my life and whatever. So yeah, thank you guys. It means a lot to me, you watching being here. If you've made it this far, then well done. My hat's off to you. So I'm getting really tired. I'm going to have to take some deep breaths before I do another video. All that remains for me to say is, remember, all brushes lead to war, and bye for now. Bye bye.